Hey guys, welcome to this week's video. Don't mind my little handy dandy microphone leg here, it's just I have nowhere else to put it, but I hope it's not bad. Today I have something quite fun, and that is da-da-da! You know me, I see a brand that I want to try. I reached out to them, and the other day I found a video of these pens. So these are acrylic pens, and this brand is pretty cool because it has a bunch of acrylic pens with fine tips and extra fine tips. And if you know me, I do love an extra fine tip. It screams my name. And this is really funny because this brand, I think their whole thing is that you paint on rocks. So they also have rocks for sale on their store, which I found super funny. So they sent me this set. This is their 42 paint pens set. They also have one that's called Trendy Colors, and if I like these, I might actually get that set for myself because that has some very cool colors. So these are normal in terms of just you shake these and then you pump these and then you prep all these. So I have 42 pens to prep. Cool thing they also have is for glass or ceramic project, apply on clean surface, let dry for a day, place in cool oven. So basically you can bake these for an hour and to make it permanent, so you can like put it on ceramic and stuff. So these are pretty nice. These are very crafty. Here are all the colors. I was quite scared when they said 42 colors and I was like, oh my god, I do not have the space for this, but here they are. They have some cool colors and they also have lots of grays. Let's dump them. Whee! Oh good. Okay, inside the box there's scan for code and free ebook, a little instructions thing, because they do have an YouTube channel full of tutorials and stuff. So many pens, so many pens. One thing I love is that they're like super simple in terms of design. Like the full pen is the color that it is. The barrel is clear so you can kind of see how much paint you have. This is my favorite tip ever. This is the kind of tip that's on the Molotovs. It's like a plasticky nib. I don't think it comes out. I really like the whole look because it's just a full color. And now I have the super big job swatching these and prepping all of these. So I'm going to do that. Wish me luck. This is going to be a process. So these pens were sent to me by Artistro, but they did not pay me, they did not ask me to do a video, and this is all my own opinions. So to save you guys some time on the swatching part, I cut out the part of me pumping each pen because it takes a while and that's pretty normal with any paint pens. It does take a while to activate the paint, but these just came out exquisite from the start. Like, these swatches came so opaque from the start. I was super impressed. Swatch these, I was like, okay, done. These are amazing and possibly my favorite paint pens ever. They had me from the swatching part. It was so nice. To test this out, the first thing I did to this paper to paint a layer of clear gesso. I learned this from the wonderful I'm a Wonder or Tina here on YouTube. She tends to do this when using acrylic pens. These drawings were actually not the first time I tested these. I tested these for the first time on my Instagram on a live stream. And then that was on a watercolor paper with a dark layer of watercolor just to see if it could paint over that. And here's a photo of how it behaved. In the beginning, some places is quite patchy, but I did not have that issue at all here, and maybe that's the paper, so it's nice to try these out on different surfaces. One thing I noticed, and you can probably already tell, is that using a clear gesso layer made these paints dry really slowly. They dried very fast in the watercolor paper, and in these cases, I had to go with my heat gun. They were drying so slowly. That's probably because of the gesso, but to me it was fine. It allowed me to do a bit of layering on the other drawing. Not layering, blending. So for the first drawing here, I wanted to do just a simple head. I wanted to have simple drawings. I wanted to focus on the product itself and not being quite like, okay, I have to know what I'm doing. So I wanted to do drawings I could do with my eyes closed, kinda. My first impressions of these pens were that they were awesome. I really liked the color selection, and after testing them with these drawings, I have to say these are probably my favorite pens ever, for sure. For me, my little list of pros is that they have a great color selection. This is their 42 set, and they have another one with trendy colors, which is 12, I believe, but some colors of those overlap to these. And I think this one just has more basic colors, or more skin tones, or more grays, so it has a great selection. The cool thing is that these are super inexpensive. In Amazon Spain, when they send them from me, because they allow you to go to your Amazon place, so the set is like 32 euros, which makes each pen like 70 cents. You don't really get to buy singles, but the set is pretty worth it, if I may say so myself. I would definitely buy this set because you get so many pens. So another pro for me is that I love this tip. This is my favorite tip ever. So I was super happy that this was the tip that I was able to get. The colors are super opaque. Something that also very cool, it's the whole design of the pen. Since it's clear tube, you just basically see the color that you're getting. You're also able to see how many paint you have, and it just looks so nice to be just a full block, a color. I really find that very appealing, that the pen is the color that it is. I really love that. For me, the cons were that the caps did not quite match the paint, but honestly, that doesn't really matter since the tube is clear, so you see the color there. There is no name of the color on the pens, so to me it seemed a little bit quite pointless for the colors to have names, since there is kind of no way to identify them rather by eye. That's the only thing that was like, why even give them names? But to me, it's totally fine. I don't usually care for the names that much, especially since they're all clear. I can see what color it is, and I go a lot by instinct with these cases, so to me, it wasn't an issue at all. So going for the second drawing here, I already finished the first one. I just want to point out as well how that white on the left, on the right one, just obliterated the purple. It was like, hello, what? What are you talking about? Oh, this one color as well, it started quite gray, and then as much as I use it, it started to go for a much sandy color. The color probably wasn't super well mixed there. For me, honestly, I'm so happy with these pens. A nice way to store them that I found was upside down. So I stored the box upside down. The first time that I used them, they were laying on the side, and I found that the paint was rather not super easy to work with. When I store them upside down, they are golden and I can use them pretty much the same. Like, I barely have to shake them. So I definitely recommend, if you use these, to store them upside down. They don't really have a recommendation. Some pens ask you to store your pens in a different orientation, but for me, upside down, these work amazing, on the box at least. So for this drawing, again, super simple, super nice reference. This is actually a corset a friend of mine bought the other day, and I just loved it so much that I had to use it in a drawing. I don't personally use these kind of clothes, but honestly, they're so pretty that I kind of wish I would. So the demon girl doesn't have a lot of line art, and for the other drawing, to the girl with blonde hair, I tried to just go all over with the burgundy pen. I really love that they have a burgundy because I use that pen, I use that color anyway for line art, so it was just perfect. So this time I don't have a discount code for you guys, but I totally recommend these if you're looking for a very fun palette of colors, and these pens are super nice. I definitely will keep using these, and just using these without any watercolor was really fun. Thank you so much for watching and for being here. I hope you are doing well, and that you enjoy this review. Let me know if there's any brand that you like me to try and reach out to see if I can do a review for you guys. I really enjoy trying new mediums and just trying and get some fun supplies for you guys to see. Thanks again, and don't forget to check out all my links down below where you have lots of stuff that you can find. I'll see you in my next video. Bye!